So, it's been a while, and, well, my hair looks a little crazy right now, but that's because I'm doing stuff with it, and it's not ready yet to put down on a video like this, so just, fix my eyebrows there, making sure, either way, it's just, I like crazy hair, so it really doesn't matter. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing with my hair. Little on the high anxiety side at this moment here, but I'm gonna try to get through this. So these are all odds and ends I'll start with, just from different things and whatever. I know I keep on mentioning Marlboro rewards, but it's a for instance, because the whole point is I barely smoke anymore, but I don't even need to smoke really to do the Marlboro rewards or anything. I mean, you only get 100 points for a pack, but you get like 450 or something for watching the videos every month and whatever. So the videos, you do like polls. Your birthday, I got 1,000 points. The contest they had going on, I made like 5,000 points. So me not smoking didn't even matter. My eyes are kind of hurting right now too. I don't know why. I think I was looking at the sun too much today outside. But yeah, so that's just a for instance. You don't really, need to necessarily do the thing that a club is whatever. The video might be shorter or longer than normal. I'm not really timing it anymore just because I don't have to. But so in case I didn't mention it or make it clear earlier, join every rewards program you can of anything that you use. If you don't use it, then what's really the point of joining it? Especially if you use it somewhat regularly. But in this case, like Subway, there's so many of them. I try to think of them, but I can never think of them when I have to. Subway, Dunkin' Donuts, I mentioned Marlboro, eBay with the eBay bucks, because apparently you have to join that. With the eBay bucks, I do eBay all the time, so I'm always making like $100 eBay bucks certificate every time or whatever. And Winn-Dixie I mentioned. And as far as that Winn-Dixie order I mentioned where I was going through whatever, I don't know if I mentioned where they have like coupons where $10 off of $60 or $30 or something like that. Might have already mentioned that, but I wanted to make that clear because it's important to put it all together. You know what I mean? But as far as Ibotta goes, this past Thanksgiving, I haven't made one of these in a while. There was a free Thanksgiving dinner. Like 9 items, including the turkey and stuff. Plus, there was 6 or 7 free items otherwise, so literally a no-brainer to join stuff like this. And Ebates is now Rakuten or some crap. I don't know why they changed the name, but I'm also using one called Be Frugal now because I can't get rewards for eBay at this moment. I don't know why, but the Be Frugal, that works just fine. It's just like Ebates. They haven't failed me at all. Got a $10 bonus. So there's going to be plenty of different sites and over time changes over the years to all this stuff. So just keep that in mind. Genesis especially, if you're listening to this, just do your research. It's really, really easy stuff. So you definitely want to budget your money and your spending depending on your goals or where you're at. I've been working with my girlfriend, Genesis, your mom, on a lot of this stuff recently. So you want to make like budget stuff like everything. You're basically making a list of bills, eating out, groceries, unnecessaries, pretty much everything. I'm sorry. You want to budget your money, your spending. I messed up there. You want to make a list of bills. What I meant is depending on your goals and where you're at and stuff like that. You want to budget your eating out, your groceries, unnecessaries, stuff like that. So basically budget that stuff. Make sure you're not going over. And how you can do that again, sorry, I got that all mixed up. Like I said, I'm a little whatever right now. Need to calm down. I don't know what happened today. Just a lot going on. But you want to make a list of bills if need be. Not everybody will need to do this. I don't need to do it, obviously, but I did it with Ashley. And then eventually she doesn't even need it. But it's good to have it, especially starting off, having how much you spend in general on everything. But that you do want to include groceries on that list, because that is a bill no matter what, because you need groceries, period. So whatever groceries you're going to get, you want to put on that list. But the electric bill, the water bill, phone bill, whatever bills you have, think thoroughly. Streaming services or any kind of services like that. And then you can write down how much you make, and then you can have your bills, and then you can see, okay, well, how much do I actually have extra, period, to start with? And again, that's where you want to budget the other stuff, the eating out, unnecessary, so on and so forth. Slow down on groceries. Whatever you have to do, just spend less when, obviously, you don't have that leeway that month. But anyways, the biggest thing is everything written down on that bills list. If you're going to make it, unnecessary stuff like that don't go on that, obviously. But everything that's a bill, that's always a bill, period. If you're not spending any extra. And depending on your level of comfort with all of this, once again, you don't have to. My eyes are still hurting. I don't know what's going on. I didn't want to be the guy that wears sunglasses on a video. That would just be weird. But my eyes just started hurting. I'm not sure why. But that's the main. I can't express that enough. But you can't overdo anything. You can't overshoot yourself. You just got to pay attention to what you're doing, how you're doing it, and why you're not saving money. You should be making goals for yourself. And goals are going to be the next video, I'm pretty sure. So we'll get into that. No kind of, go off of this video. Drinking the beer to calm down my anxiety. Plus it tastes good. So I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here, but you have to with those things. If you've got that on lock, then fine. But, budgeting and then making a list of bills, pretty important if you're starting and you don't have, you're having problems living paycheck to paycheck or whatever. You've got to start saving. You got to move the money up. And that kind of works into my next point, is if you get a bunch of money, it doesn't mean spend more. It means save more. It's a perfect opportunity to start building. Good example is tax time. Tax time, like if you have a child or anything, perfect time to, right there at that point, start a base. I would call it your base. If you get, a lot of people have one kid, or, just depending on your situation, you could get, and for Genesis, things will be a lot different. So if I say 5,000 now, it could be a lot more going forward. I just lost power, so that's interesting. So now I have to deal with silence. That's never happened in the middle of a video, but literally I have no power. It just went out. So I'm going to try to continue. Nothing else was written down. Biggest thing, like I said, you just want to continue on the straight and narrow. Tax time is a big one. There are other situations, like I've been dealing with this coronavirus, everybody has. So with that in mind, and this is definitely distracting me, this no power, because it's still not on. It wasn't a surge, which means I'm gonna have to reset all the clocks and all that stupid shit. It sucks. It didn't affect the video though, which is good. So, but it is really silent. Just the fan running and stuff was. I hate silence. And now you know that. But that I can't stress enough either. That's really important, because if you get, I'm just going to go with taxes, but there's plenty of things like a payment for something that was whatever, or money that was given back to you for something, or I can't really think of taxes. Perfect. During this coronavirus thing in 2020, 2021, there was these what you call checks, like reimbursement check, whatever the hell. But that was a good way. It's unexpected money, so why blow it? I mean, you know what I mean? Use that to, I can't remember what it's called. The silence is really messing me up here. But you see what I'm saying. I might remember before the end of the video, but, fuck, I want to remember so bad now. But one of those checks. See, it's like every one of these videos I was doing better and doing better. Now I'm back to ums and uhs and this and that, and the power goes off. It's fuck. Anyways, I'm just trying to think of what it's called. Stimulus check. God damn it. I'm so happy I remembered that before the end of the video. I was trying really hard. That's why I was sitting there going, well, I don't know. But it's free money. It's unexpected money. So use that. You know what I mean? Unless you really need it. If you need to pay the stuff to get yourself out of a hole, the tax money, if you get $4,000 and you got like $3,000 worth of bills, then do what you got to do. Pay off your stuff, pay off your credit cards, pay off whatever. But in the end, that extra $1,000 or whatever, use that to start that base. Hopefully this video isn't horrible. I'm getting my point across, and I know that I've kind of said things a couple different times over and over or whatever. My eyes are hurting. The power went off. So I'm doing my best. I would say my hair's a mess, but I'm okay with that. So with everything I said, that should be it. But I'm telling you, especially tax time, when you have a kid or something, holy shit, that is the best time to start, building, where you got instead of, when I say your base, basically, instead of you saying zero is, I'm living paycheck to paycheck, zero. You have $1,000 and you start there. That $1,000 is your zero. You don't spend that $1,000. It's like you don't have it. You can keep it in the same account, but if that don't work for you, then put it in another account, but you might need it to go over a little bit and under it, but it is your zero when I say base. And as you create goals for yourself, and we'll get into that 1,000 is your goal to start with, and then you can go from that to 2,000 and kind of work your way up slowly but surely. Anyways, it is way too quiet in here. I have no idea why the power went out. You may have even heard it on the video. I don't know, but it's certainly out. So I'm sorry about the rambling or just feeling this has been blah, for me. But I want to do this and with every bit of my heart and soul. So for more than one reason. I'm going to, in the end, do one last video after I'm all done and try to cover everything, like fill in all the ums and ahs and anything I could think of, and also a couple other things. Next video should be mostly about goals, though. That ought to be fun. So like I said, that will attach itself to this video here in regards. So I guess that's it. Hopefully my power comes back up and soon, because I had a couple plans, and power is pretty important for those plans. So anyways, I guess till next time.